So we're going to make our way down to the mat and onto our backs. We're going to do some leg focus now. So, lying on your mat, on your back, start with your feet flat on the floor, knees bent, and bring your right foot up to the sky. And just clasp behind that right leg. And when you're ready, inhale, sit up about halfway, and then lean back, pull back against the leg, and push the leg into your hands. That's for your shoulders. Stay here as long as you want to help neck and shoulder tension. And when you're ready, rise up the leg, grabbing for the ankle. Some of you might even grab your foot. That's okay. I usually don't. The key here is not necessarily to get high with your hands. So you have some options. You can straighten that bottom leg, but the key is really curl those toes towards your eyes. Can you push up with the heel and curl those toes a little more? You might also lean back. There are other options too. Sometimes I sit up and pull the leg right in, even locking my forearms against the side of my leg. Other times I prefer to just lean back. Whatever you choose, make sure you're curling those toes towards your eyes. And most importantly, breathe. Good. When you want to come out, bend the knee, release the leg, and reset the feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Go slow. No hurry. Left leg comes up to the sky. Push the left leg against the hands. Pull the hands back as you sit up and lean back. Activate the shoulders and neck. You'll feel it if your neck or shoulders are tense. Now you can stay here working on neck and shoulders, or you can rise up the leg, trying to clasp near your ankle. You might even reach your foot, but don't worry, I usually don't grab my foot. You can also straighten that bottom leg, and you can lean back, but again, the focus is curl the toes towards your eyes. You always have that option to sit up instead, pull the leg in, even with forearms beside the leg. Today I prefer leaning back and try to straighten that leg by pushing up through the heel. Can you curl your toes just a little more? And don't worry if one leg is different than the other, that's totally okay. Good. When you want to come out, bend the knee, release the legs. And let's bring them feet flat on the floor, knees bent. Arms go out in a T. And let's drop our knees to the front. So feet come off the floor. And you come onto your hips. Now you can stay here with knees pointing forward, or straighten the legs, and then open the top leg up. And a move I like to call scissors, as if the top leg is a scissor blade. You might even reach down for that leg. But don't worry if you don't want to grab the leg. The more important focus is to keep that back shoulder on the floor. You're going to want to lift it. Don't let it. A more advanced option is to keep your back fingers, all 5 fingernails, on the floor. You can look up, you can look forward, you can look back, it doesn't matter. Whatever doesn't cause tension for your neck. The 2 key things to focus on is bending those toes towards your eyes and trying to get that leg a little higher along the ground towards your eyes. So toes and leg. When you want to come out, release the leg if you're holding it. Bend your knees and bring them up through center. We'll go the other side. And drop your knees to the other side and come onto your hip. And you can stay here or come a little more onto your hip. Straighten the legs and open the top leg up like a pair of scissors. Back shoulder stays down. Resist the temptation to think, oh, it's just a little off the ground, and come out a little bit. Can you rise that foot a little more along the ground towards your head? Can you curl those toes more towards your eyes? Push through the heel. Maybe even glue those back 5 fingernails down. And most importantly, breathe. breath is very important in this kind of intense twist. It might be a little restrictive for your lungs, so focus on breath. And when you want to come out, release the leg, bend the knees together, rise them up to center, and then just bring your feet flat to the floor. And we're done those 2 exercises. Good job.